CM 365, all about Carnatic music.
The Margazhi Music Festival is setting in, and I'm sure all of you are very eager to listen to your favorite artists. Of course, this year also, most of the concerts in Chennai are going to be virtual. But nevertheless, what I wanted to share today is about the successful concert formula that was devised by Sri Ariyakudi Ramanuja Iyengar, and that which is followed by most musicians even today. And also the fact that it was such a successful formula that it has stood the test of time and really been followed, I would say, by so many. Now, Ariyakudi Ramanuja Iyengar, I would say, was a Margadarshi in the sense that at his time there was this transition of the music to become rather, I would say, from courts and temples to mass patronage through sabhas and other cultural organizations. So he sensed the need of devising a format that would cater to different strata of people, and so he brought about a variety fair of items, and that made it very, very successful. I would like to share with you his own words, which I happened to get in a Ariyakudi commemoration volume which was published in May 1990. So some of his own words which were published in that made for interesting reading, and I thought I will share it with you. The first thing he mentions is that, like his guru, he always made a point to start the concert with a varnam. And he says that the varnam imparts mellowness to the voice and a kind of a distinct flavor to the whole concert. So his concerts always had the varnam, I would say, as the preliminary item. The next thing he says is that a performer must be deeply conscious of his strength and weakness. The effect of performance should be such to keep the listener spellbound, making them stay till the end. This concept of knowing one's strength and weakness is a very, very important thing, I feel, because many or other musicians, if they really make an attempt to copy someone or imitate someone without knowing their own limitations and their strengths, it may result in failure. So first we have to study in terms of our voice, in terms of our own thought process, our imagination, then in terms of our own ideas of ragas, thalas, etc., how we can make the best presentation. That kind of a thing has to be really thought out, and if you attempt at, or rather if you try to imitate somebody, it may not really help. So I think he has made a very good point here. The next thing he says is about the choice of kriti should be from the classical pieces. The purpose should be to elevate and educate. I think these are wonderful words. Rather than just mere entertainment, he says that the purpose of a concert should be to elevate the audience and educate them. The listener should also be able to improve their taste through the listening process that he has said. And then he says that about the whole format, this is just a recap, many may know, but then it's wonderful always to recap good and beautiful things, and I thought I will share it again with you. He has said that we should start with a varnam, then few fast tempo songs, a short and crisp alapana of 2-3 kritis to be sung. And as far as kalpana swaras are concerned, he says that one should be able to maintain a limit and proportion and restrict it to only a few pieces. It should not be that from beginning to end, for every piece that you're singing, just to show your virtuosity, you keep on singing volleys and volleys of kalpana swaras. So the concept of proportion is very, very important, and that he has emphasized here. The next thing is about the varied talas being presented, like a Mishra Chapu, a Khanda Chapu, Adi Talam and Rupaka Talam. A mixture, a judicious mixture of everything makes for a variety fair. That's what he has said. And a mixture of slow and fast kritis. That is not having all kritis in the same kala pramana, but trying to make a variety fair even in this. As for the main raga, he says that the main raga should be a ghana raga, familiar to the audience and fairly lengthy. So that should, the ghana raga is what we should be using for the main piece, and that should have a widespread, that in terms of the time duration allotted to it, we must see that it is given an elaborate and grand treatment. That's what he has said. In rare ragas, he has made a very valid point about how one should reveal the distinct character of the raga in the first few phrases itself, and we should not keep playing hide and seek with the raga. And then he also says that Padam, Javali, Tevaram, Tirupugal, Ashtapadi, Tarangam, Tillana, Ragamalika and Sloga all must form a part of the second aspect of the concert, that is after the Ragam Tanam Pallavi, what we call as the Tukada. In that also there should be a complete variety fare so that it appeals to the audience. And basically all the old timers who have heard his concerts have vouched the fact that they were uniformly good and professional, with no presentation of any insufficiently rehearsed items. Again, I would like to recall with great gratitude the contribution of Sri Ariyakudi in terms of showing us a path for the Kacheri format, which has been so successfully followed by many even today, and I'm sure that in future also this format will continue very successfully.
CM 365, all about Carnatic music.